What's going on, guys? JPA Trades here. We're going to be going over the Apple puts we're in, how they went, why we took them, and what my kind of thoughts for them are as we head into next week. But before we get started, make sure to hit that subscribe button, and if you want to, join the channel. Great way to show that these videos matter. But with that, let's just get right into it. So actually, we'll start here on Twitter. And we'll scroll down to this Apple play we took. So right here, February 22nd in the afternoon, kind of after NVIDIA ripped and the whole market was churning up, went ahead and grabbed some Apple 180 puts for 62 cents. I saw a lot of you guys jumped in it. Glad to see that you guys got some money. A lot of people got better fills than me, so that's always awesome. But what I'm going to show here is just why I bought it. So here's the first chart, and then we're going to go and make the live chart. So here's what I posted February 22nd in the evening of why I bought it. So there's a pretty clear downward trend line in Apple. And then right here after the earnings call, this is the longest wick down of why it got bought. And I know I still need to make that wick video for you channel members and everybody extra. But basically, bigger the wick, the more the important are. I'll talk a little bit more about it in that video and why I like some as opposed to others, and just kind of how I like to play them. Kind of use them as the basis for all the charts that I make here. But so we had this upward trend line, and then we kind of kissed into it just about. So I said, all right, I'm going to buy these Apple puts. It's been underperforming compared to everything else. And I kind of also mentioned that to you guys here. So for what it's worth, Apple and Tesla continue to look weak. Its spot continues to climb. So let's just go to the Apple chart quick, and we can kind of go back and see here. Like I did a little now, kiss, smooch, kiss that trend line, and then started selling off, which is exactly what we wanted to see. So go back to the trades here. We say, all right, we're starting to get a little movement here, We got Dreamer getting some gains. We got the negative 30 to 30%. Corey's locking in some gains. Everybody's getting money. Can't get away with this. We got Small Steps of Financial Freedom getting some sales. We got Rob with some money. And then we hit my first trim at 50%. So that's awesome. Got a winning trade so far. So we got that locked in. So why did I keep it, though, for next week? So like I said here, we're still seeing this sell down. And I know every week everyone says how ridiculous everything is with like SPY and NVIDIA. So I kind of just have like a little joke. So like, yeah, there's a bull flag forming up here, but I mean, we've tended to kind of have this big shoot up and then either a little continuation or back down this trend line, which if we went back to 500, that'd be absolutely awesome for Apple. But it's hard to really like, here's the SPY chart. Like it's hard to really say SPY is going to sell off, so you got to start looking at other stuff. So just kind of notice that Apple was weaker. So if anything does start to happen to SPY, it's going to really sell. And the reason I bought the 180 puts, just to kind of keep you informed here. So if we do lose that 179.25, there's just nothing. Let me just go to the daily here. Like this thing can just rug completely. So let's just do a daily chart. Show you what we're looking at here. So the wicks that I would like to use if I was buying the dip or using for support, just looking at this real quick. So I really like here's something interesting. Which if it's not going to go down to October levels, but I just like to mark up here real quick. Like, hey, where's spots that I find interesting? Like this is above 179.25. Here's a couple wicks here, but again, all 179.25. 173.54 though. I mean, not going to happen. We can dream. I like to dream big, shoot for the moon. But without a doubt, this 179.25 gives up. We could be looking pretty good in the rest of these Apple puts. So that is definitely just something to keep in mind there, because you have the bottom that if this gives up, because we're just looking at where we're at, all these wicks down, which is already pretty big, and you like that 180, 170, like it's going to be hard to get through here. But the 180s really, like, there's no fear in the market. The VIX is low. Everything's low. You can get these puts for a cheap price, but you got to understand, it's generally better in this condition to be buying the dip. Like, I cried about it the other day. I was like, I missed it. I missed a generational dip buy. But when things start going with puts, they start to go crazy. So just kind of keep that in mind there. So just to kind of summarize this a little bit for you guys, and make sure to drop any comments or questions you have down below. I'll try to answer them all. Like, we'll just do the daily too. So just do it real quick. You got your trend line down there. So pretty obvious that, hey, as long as we're not blasting through 185, we can just keep working our way down to test that 179.25. So our puts, if we get to that 180, 179.25 range, our puts are going to hit 100%. So it's going to be a nice win. And then in classic JPA trades fashion, if we can get that crazy 500% or 1,000% run, this is why. It's because the floor is going to fall out. Here, we'll make it dramatic. It's going to go under and go, splat. It's not going to go 160. We can dream. Right there. There we go. Nice little splat down. It's more dramatic when we do this. Here we go. There. We can dream. We can dream. The floor falls under. We sell up big money. Everyone goes home happy. And with that, hope this helped. If you have any questions, comment down below. You all rock and have a good rest of your weekend.